Okie dokie. All right. I'm just gonna post this video because some of you guys were having some problems. So first thing I did was reorganize the information to kind of help the situation. So first thing you want to do is log into your Edmodo account. This is just my student account, so I can see it like you guys see it. Alright, so first things first, remember what I said before, much earlier on. Not everyone gets to do the remediation. Only those who have failed a unit can remediate a unit. So, this is the list. Notice it's student ID oriented, so therefore no one knows anybody unless you share your student ID. So if I am failing both Unit 2 and Unit 3, you should do both units and go in numerical order. Remember, yellow means that's the one you scored the lowest in, but because it's math, it helps to go in lowest order. So do Unit 2, then Unit 3, because Unit 2 will help you better understand Unit 3. Same thing here. I'm going to do Unit 1 and then Unit 3 prior to me. I'm not going to do 3 then 1, even though 3 is the lower grade. So that's what you can see here. You can only remediate 2 units. That is it. No more than that. And like I said, go in numerical order. After you have figured that out, so let's say I'm going to do Unit 2 and then 3, I'm going to go back to my Edmodo account. And I put all the overviews, see, now all the overviews are in now one attached area. So if I'm going to do Unit 2 first, I'm first going to click on Unit 2 Overview. It'll open up in a new window. And I'm going to read this first and make sure I go in order. So all of them start with a pretest. You must do the pretest first. I've also moved up all your pretests. So all my pretests are towards the top. So see, these are all the lessons of every unit. And these are all the pretests. So I'm going to take the Unit 2 pretest. I'm going to go to take test, take quiz. If you've already taken it, take it again. The only reason why I did this was to kind of help out, and it wasn't that many people who had really done anything. So notice I'm just kind of skipping through. Now, what someone had said before was, Miss E, I don't see the test. That's because this is the test, this link right here. So click on that, and you'll see the whole test, not just question 1. This is the entire test from top to bottom. So if you want, you can just leave this open in a window, go back to Edmodo, and go back and forth. So let's say I read question 1, and I think question 1's answer is B. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to select B. Okay, you see that? So 8, I'm going to select A. 4, I'm going to select, whatever. But you have the test sitting over here in this other tab, and I'm just going to keep going back and forth to it so I can better, so I can choose wisely. Okay, so let's say I say 10 is, I don't know, C. So I'm going to pick C. So I'll go back to this, go to 10, select C. Now you can always print it out so you have it in front of you and you can kind of do work or whatever, but it's however you choose to. Once you finish the quiz, and notice you only get 60 minutes. So once you finish the quiz, I'm going to submit the quiz. I'm going to tell the teacher how I felt about the quiz. It's whatever you feel. You don't have to copy what I just did. And I think that is it. Yes. And then that's it. And then I go back to home menu. See. And if I need to look back at the overview, I kept that right here. So I did the pretest already. Lesson 1 is where I go next. So therefore I'd go back to my Edmodo. I would find all my Unit 2 lessons. These are all the Unit 2 lessons. And I'm going to look at Lesson 1, which will once again pop up on a new tab. These lessons are meant for you to either print out and write on, or you take notes side by side. But all this information will definitely help you as you go along. Okay, so once I feel like I fully now understand Lesson 1, I'm going to go back to my Unit 2 overview and see it tells me to ignore. And then it tells me the next thing I must do is watch a video. So, and I believe these links are enabled. Yep. Oh, okay, there it is. So if I go to services, open URL, it should bring up that video directly. Hold on, let me try again. I think it might work better on yours. Well, worst case scenario, just highlight the link, copy the link, see if it does it. Go to address. There you go.
Now let's look at the problem of graphing
I'm going to watch
cubic
this
functions.
video, and this video will definitely.
What we mean by graphing cubic functions.
This video will definitely help you better understand that unit. Okay. So there's that, and then I'm just going to follow through. Once I feel like I've fully understood lesson 1, I'm going to go to my coached examples. All right, see, work on coached example. So I'm going to go back to Edmodo. This is where it's going to get finicky because coached examples are all the way at the bottom. I couldn't find those, as well as I couldn't reorient those because they're all together. So I'm going to Unit 2, Lesson 1, coached example. Start quiz. Once again, this is the link so you can see what you're doing. Okay, so number 1 means this is the answer. Number 2, I got to fill in this answer. And then number 3, I'm filling in this answer. Okay, we got it. So number 1 says write either less than, greater than, or equal to. So let's say I say number 1 is equal to. So I'm going to go back to Edmodo quiz. I'm going to hit the equal to button. Next question. I'm going to go back to my coached example. Number 2 is a vertical shift. I don't know. So I'm going to now type in shift. You should know because you went through this whole lesson. So I'm going to type in shift. And then for 3, I'm going to go back to my coached example. What does it say? You know, you plot your stuff. Which way does the graphs differ is that this graph is how are these two different basically. And so let's say I say it is, I don't know, taller. I couldn't tell you. So let's say I say they're taller. Okay. Or I could tell you, but you know, it's your quiz, not mine. And then I'm going to submit that quiz. I'm done. And then I have to grade those because those are, you know, I have to grade those. So it is what it is. You get those results when I grade them. Okay? And then you go back to your overview, work on lesson 2. I think you get the point now. So you just work on each thing, and everything must be done for you to get any remediation credit. Once you have fully finished all your lessons, you'll go to the Unit 2 final and take that. Notice this says you must score a 70 or higher. If you do not score a 70 or higher on the final, I have no reason to remediate you. We got it? So I will look at your body of work, but if you do not have a 70 or higher, it's not guaranteed. If you get a 70 or higher, then it is guaranteed. Okay, so once again, that is everything that you have to do from top to bottom. Now, if you make a choice to do your pre-test and skip to your final, I won't do it because you didn't do anything in the middle. I still will not remediate. You must do everything that's on your overview list. Okay? Well, that's that. If you have any questions, once again, feel free to email me at mseloves@gmail.com or just send me an Edmodo message. All right, have a great day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your break to the best of your ability. And remember, all this isn't due until December 8th, so you do have time.